One more time, waiting for my second hand to show up to make sure everything is recording. So, there we go. It's official. Shalom Aleichem, Mikhail Korban Yahu here in Ashkelon, Israel. It's the morning of April 21st, day before Pesach. And so I just wanted to provide a little update of the day-to-day from earlier. Just some reflections about what took place. I like to video document everything. Got a little afro on that side. It's about 3:30 in the morning. Actually, almost 3:54. So I'm burning the midnight oil, even though it's about 7:54 back in the States. We're 8 hours ahead here in Israel. So in the future, you know what I'm saying? So first, I haven't done this, but I do want to give all esteem and praises to our Father Nakim, Yahuwah, Elohe Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov. And I also want to esteem Mashiach Yahushua, the Son of the Most High, the Redeemer, the Kinsman Redeemer, and the Ruach HaKodesh, set apart spirit. And I've been remiss for really not doing that first and foremost. So Abba Yah have mercy. I want to definitely acknowledge that reality, those realities from now on. And so I've been kind of short-sighted on that now, standpoint there. But today was a beautiful day. It was just a all-around wonderful, beautiful day, a very creative day, a very explorative day, a very candid day, genuine day, a very comedic day, but also a humorous day and a very serious day. So I encountered a lot on this day. Just kind of chilled out this morning. I usually wake up, get out, thing, but usually get out into the, go to my little spot, record my little chronicle for the day. But I didn't get a chance to do that this morning. Just felt inclined to sit around the house. Actually, I called Nakia and myself had made some arrangements to put a track, for me to put my verse on a track that they were sleeping on me with, man. Much love to them, though. But they was like, I don't know how you going to finish this because it's already, and it's a blazing track before I even laid my verse. I had asked to get on it because Sheb sent it to me. I heard it and I was like, ooh, I want to ride that. That's hot. So, tonight after it was all said and done, all three of them was like, man, I didn't even think that you was gonna be able to put the thing on the track. So praise y'all, something came on, something came to me, and it just, man, it is a powerful track. Chev says it is actually like the theme song for Israelites, and you're gonna hear it, you're gonna be like, man. I'm gonna let Knock release it though. As far as I'm not gonna share it on Facebook or nothing. I'm gonna let Knock. If she shares it, I'm gonna share it. It's gonna be on her. It's just a powerful track. So we had a really good morning. Putting that down. Let me stop playing with my hair. And making that just powerful. So that started out real good. Got a phone call shortly after that. One of the elders was like, "Hey, get ready because we're gonna come by and swoop you." And so I got swooped. Probably we left around 3 o'clock from here. Two of the brothers who came in from the States picked me up. We drove from Ashkelon to Netivot ourselves. Elder gave me the direction. So one of the elders from Indiana drove down to Netivot and to actually to a ride. Actually, from Netivot to Slika from Ashkelon to Netivot. The other brother drove from Netivot to a ride. And then on the way back, I ended up driving. So we get that. There's a huge push from some very, I'll be selective in my words, different brothers, different Israelites who have come into some understanding. I don't know how they came into this understanding that this location in Arad was the location for Shlomo's temple. And I'm posting a video now on YouTube that I'm going to share on Facebook as well, that you can see for yourself the fraudulence of this claim, the outright blatant deception, that's taking place from these individuals who are misleading so many sheep into this blatant lie, knowingly. For monetary reasons is what is speculated and almost undoubted, because they're not drawing men to the Most High or drawing men to Yehoshua. They're drawing people to themselves. Okay. And when we got down there and we saw this little bitty fortress, this little bitty citadel, which had been actually closed by Melech Hezekiah, as a result of the idolatry that was taking place down there because of the commingled worship between Shera, the consort of Yah, or really Baal, who was being worshipped at this location. It was idolatry, and this was a forbidden place because they had an altar down there, and the Torah prescribes that worship is only to take place, particularly sacrifices, only to take place in the place where Yah has placed his name. And we know Yah has placed his name in the city of David, which is in Jerusalem. Okay, and that is northerly from there. Now they're claiming, well, this is the only temple in Yehuda where this had taken place. So this is the claim that is made. But what we got down there, we saw the absolute comedy of this particular location. There's no mountains there. There are no mountains. There's no ear popping. There's no elevation to this city whatsoever, like Jerusalem is spoken of. There's no anywhere to be found. There are no gates. You can't find 12 gates that the city, Jerusalem, true Zion, has as its entrance places and even its security. There's no lookout tower, olives, mount. There's a little plain down there, yeah, but it's not a mount. Okay, there's no Mount Zion. You see Mount Moriah. You don't see any of these things down there. And again, the surrounding environment was strictly hills, not mountains. But when you go to Yerushalayim, you will see mountains because you're going up a mountain. Your ears are popping when you're ascending up to Jerusalem. Unquestionably. So, the video is going to get into more of details in regards to that. And I'm not even going to completely elaborate on it. I'm going to let the video, it's only like a 15-minute video with a little introduction that you can watch for yourself on YouTube. I'm going to share on Facebook. But it completely just raises the skirts of these frauds who are selling just pipe dreams to people, misleading people from the truth of what Yah has established. And that's dangerous, very dangerous. The brothers know who they are. So I'm not really going to get into it in too much depth. Excuse me. So that was a beautiful trip. We ended up eating some I believe it was Thai food. The elder who lives in Netivot took us to a Thai restaurant after that. We were pretty hungry. And, we had a really good sit down, some laughs, some reflection on some things, some projection of some things as well. So I drove back, dropped the elder off, came back here to Ashkelon. Forgot my phone in the car. I had to go and walk back over. And everywhere, you walk everywhere anyway. I'm always walking, But I walked back over after a nice lengthy walk around a ride to another brother's house. M70 and came back here, and we were rehearsing for a play that I had kind of spoken of yesterday, or the day before, that Called Yaleach is putting together. And finished up with that. Went over the track a little more, just kind of listened to it, talked about it. Got another track we're working on. Then we rehearsed on a performance that Yaleach and I are going to be doing over the track that we recorded some years ago. So it was just a good full day, man. Really, really engrossing. Really, just a beautiful day. So you can get to check the footage out from actually down at a rod and Telerod Fortress. Comment on it. Tell me what you think. Um, share your thoughts. Because the elder's doing more of the speaking, who lives here, and he's really just explaining the fraudulence and the intentions, deceptions that are taking place of individuals who are just misleading people. And to go down there, you really have to be duped to receive that as Jerusalem. I mean, it is a no-brainer when you get down there. I mean, for you to acknowledge that this is the real Jerusalem, this is where the altar was. I mean, you have to be a numbskull. There's no other way to put it. There's really no other way to put it. There's no water in that area. It's a desert. They're in the Negev desert. And Yerushalayim, is not in the Negev. Not once do you read in scripture about Yerushalayim in the Negev desert by Damona. It's not far from Damona. Okay, so very, very interesting. So, yeah, I'm gonna be up for a couple more hours. I got some creative energy, so I'm gonna start writing for this other track that sister shared with me. She said she wanted me to do some spoken word on it, a little poetry. So the first one I laid was actual lyrics, hip hop, well not hip hop, but just some lyrics. But this here is going to be more poetry. So it was a rap, rhythm and poetry for the last one, but this is going to be straight poetry. So I'm excited about that to hear this because this beat is beautiful. It's so just just beautiful, man. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's really it for today. So I'm going to be up a little more, just working on some things. I believe the video is complete. Post that this one here as well. Of course, I got to speak to my babies, Mo and Masai. Got to speak to the wife. That was good. She's supposed to call me back. So call me back, sucker. Do call me back, Isha. Spoke to my email yesterday, so that was good too. So yeah, everything is cool. I see people following on Facebook. Continue to do so. Like, comment. Let me know what you think. You need to come and visit, bare minimum. Bare minimum. Definitely need to get across those waters and return home because people look at you like, why are you here? How do you know that you're supposed to be here? You got sent away 2,000 years ago plus and over 2,000 miles. So there's no way you're supposed to have a consciousness of coming back here. We need to touch base back in our land and feel it because it's calling us. If you look at everything going on in the world, this land is calling us back. So, yeah, I'm going to end on that note. Sign off. Pray that you all have a good rest of your day. It's about 8 o'clock there, Central Standard Time, back in the area that I live. So, yeah, that's what's up, man. Comment tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're supposed to go to the Salt Sea, to the Live Sea. People call it dead because nothing lives in there, but it actually gives life. So we're supposed to travel down to the Salt Sea tomorrow. Fill that out. I've been there before. It's a hot place. Hot, 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 hot. Beautiful. Especially traveling down there. Your ears pop going down. It's the lowest point on earth as far as, inhabitable. So, yeah, man, it's deep. We'll be going there tomorrow. And then, of course, on Erev Shabbat, Eve of Shabbat, we'll be having a Seder for the Pesach, leading into Matzot. We're gonna get all our bread in tomorrow, all of our chametz, and get that out too. We got to do some cleaning tomorrow. And then we'll go forward from there. a little longer video than I thought, but you know, a lot of information shared, a lot of experiences. So I pray you all have a good night. Signing off, Mikhail Koban. Shalom Aleichem. One love.